Hey guys. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live?
You get like a tire vibration or you feel something go wrong, go big
Whew.
and don't talk about it, it won't happen. And so I want it to rain. I want that to happen, but as far as it being official, I'm not going to talk about it. We still got a lot of laps left, so
We're gonna see, guys. I don't know how you guys doing right now. I just got home from school and we're going live now because I'm like, I don't know, man. Right now, as it stands, Bubba Wallace is leading.
appreciate Brad there pushing us. Me and Ryan,
It's red flag right now. Now, the race would be official if it ended now.
Are you calm inside? Yeah, no, it takes a lot for me to get excited, so I'm good.
But so right now they're interviewing Bubba Wallace. There's 3 to go in stage 2. So either way, if they get this race restarted, most likely Bubba Wallace will win stage 2. But I'm sorry, if they call this race in the next half hour for rain, it's going to make me very frustrated because it is very wet. But the Truck Series race, the Xfinity race that went and was called Till Darkness, that darkness call, I believe, was nearly 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Right now it is 3. It's almost 4 o'clock. We have basically 3 hours between now and when the supposed darkness point would be. Does that make sense? So I'm just saying, yeah, it takes a while to dry this track, but I mean, it's raining hard there, but if it depends. It really just depends because I'm just saying.
And I think it's pretty clear that Bubba Wallace was far ahead. Chase Elliott, he's like, I'm going to get to congratulate him early because I think I look at the sky and it's pouring down rain.
Oh my God, they're going to call it soon for Bubba Wallace, and I'm just going to be so frustrated. I mean, it's 3 o'clock. It's not even that late in the day. That's what I have to say is that when has a race ever been called for rain that early in the day? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is. I'm not trying to be a hater or anything. Okay, guys, don't get me wrong. How are you guys doing? Oh. But it wasn't. Oh. Oh, this is making me sick. They're going on saying that they're reflecting back on last year when the whole noose thing happened, but not that like that's bad. But I mean, they're saying that that did not end up being a real like noose or whatever. But now they're talking about it like it was. And yes, you can talk about the moment the sport came together. That was good, but they're saying that it was all this racially inspired crime or whatever. I'm like, it was nothing happened. Don't talk about it like that. Talk about how the sport came together, not that something that's fake was true. I'm just ranting, guys. I'm sorry. How is the radar? I'll check the radar really quick, actually. Oh my God! Please stop talking about how. If it was not Bubba Wallace leading right now, I guarantee you they would not be going on and on about how they think he's going to win the race. Okay, right now, this storm cell is going to pass through. I think it's already stopped raining. This storm cell should pass through in the next like 10 minutes or 30 minutes if it's not already. Or it's still raining there, but it should pass through. It really should pass through.
It's right on top of us, and so everybody had to make a move. They all knew they were potentially racing to the end. It wasn't like Buffalo was out there and all of a sudden it started raining.
Hey there, guys. So, hey, how you doing? How you doing? NASCAR's looking at the weather. This should not be called because of rain. I'm just telling you right now. Here, I can pull up the radar on here.
It was a garage pole that was tied in such a manner that obviously didn't look good. Everyone was rallying around Bubba.
And this really should not, unless something changes from the radar. Okay, guys. So let's look here. Do we have? Can I? I don't know if I can pull up the radar on my computer. I could try. Okay. So here, yeah. I'm trying to just zoom in before I show it to you. So here, guys, I'm going to share the screen with the radar at the track. Okay. So this is this should open your eyes a bit to how this thing's going to end here. So right here, if you can see, can you see on the thing? So you see where that Stella is right there in the middle of the screen. You see Talladega, but the track is actually located right up here near Lincoln. You can actually see it right there. That little brown thing. This is Talladega right here. This is the storm cell we are on. But right here, look at this. Look at this. This is this. It's gone. It's gone in the next 20, 30 minutes. Right here, boom, boom. This is this supposed area, supposedly. Right now, it's an hour behind us, so it's. I'm on the East Coast, so it's 4 here, but it's 3 there. But right now, at 4:30 Eastern Coast time, 3:30 their time, boom, nothing in the area. So should not be called. I don't see how this can be called for rain yet. They're drying. They're starting to dry the track, which is a good sign. But yeah, guys. I mean, this thing should not be called due to rain. That is a live look at. Well, actually, this is the radar right now. I'm just gonna keep running it on simulation. Yeah, you guys can see that there. This is a live look at the radar. And if you here, I'll zoom it in a bit more to see Talladega. This is Talladega right here. Yeah, this rain's going to move out, and it should be done for the day. But yeah, right there. See, so this is the storm that's coming in here right now, and that's kind of Talladega. You can see on the screen right there in the center. You may not be able to read it on your screen, but it's kind of towards the north where there's some green here. I'll try and zoom in a bit more. But yeah, so this is Talladega. So this should definitely go back green again. That's just my opinion. Hendricks in a hole. Yeah, I can't believe Hendricks somehow ended up this far in the hole right here. But yeah, appreciate anybody watching here. So yeah, guys, as they run though, if you guys want to give you a lot, if they call the race, it wouldn't make much sense. I know. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say here. Is it did rain pretty hard. It looked like. But even if it takes an hour, it really should be able to get back going green. And the other thing is they called it for darkness at like 7 p.m. and when it was the Xfinity Series race. So theoretically, they should have 3 hours till, or I think it's actually a bit after 7. But either way, they should have 3 hours to get the track dry and at least run some more laps. I think that's plenty of time. Okay, that's just my opinion. But better a Bubba than a playoff car. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really against Bubba winning or anything. I'm not. That's not what I want. But I don't want to sound like a Bubba hater or anything. But I would rather it be a first win, like an actual finished race. He was racing very well coming to this caution. He was really holding his own out front. But I feel like when it's a rain delayed race, I mean, does that really count? I mean, as a win, you know what I'm saying? To most, I mean, people have won rain delayed races. You go to Chris Buescher winning at Pocono. Remember that? I'm trying to think. There haven't been many recent ones, honestly, that were surprises. They should do like a new Hampshire shortened race when darkness is coming. I can't really tell what you mean there, but yeah, they really should get this thing back going green. If they call this, I'm going to be pretty shocked, to be honest, guys, and it's going to make me pretty frustrated. I'm already kind of frustrated because I'm a Larson fan, but like since a couple other guys wrecked out, or just or well, not a couple, but Bowman wrecked out. That's helping us out. But yeah, let's look at, man. I was not able to see most of the race live because I was in school. But yeah, Bowman And yeah, Bowman's out of this race in terms of playoff cars. Larson's basically out of it. He's still probably going to hopefully pick up some things. But yeah, Buescher won because of fog. Yeah, not quite rain, but yeah, I mean, this is a live. I'm playing the radar right now. This storm should move right on out of here.
Yeah, I just dumped over on the left rear and turned us around real bad. So bummer for the I-48 team. Obviously got a fast car, we're leading there, and that's just super speedway racing. The box that we put in might be racetrack. So,
yeah, this is. Whew, I'm nervous. I am nervous to see us. I really want them to get this going again. They should be able to. I think it's done raining, at least in some parts of the track. They're interviewing Alex Bowman right now after his wreck. Does not seem to be raining where he's at. He doesn't have an umbrella or anything. Did rain pretty hard for about 10, 15 minutes. But as you guys saw on the radar, that storm cell just came up and moved through. So, I mean, and this should be, unless something new totally comes along, this should be it for rain. This should be it for rain in terms of how this day's going to, I mean, yeah, right now this track looks soaked, but they should have time to get that thing pretty dried off. And I think it's mostly dried off. I mean, not mostly dried off, mostly stopped raining. But yeah, as the playoffs are right now, Bowman, Byron, Bell, all must-win scenarios. Bell can, still make up some points in this race if they go green again, and so can Harvick. Harvick's 8 below Elliott. But yeah, I mean, the rain is done in most of the track. So, whoa.
Coming down the track, and I was kind of trying to run a third lane and just part of Talladega. So, go the roll and try to win that one and advance that way. You also had your teammate Alex Bowman who got knocked out there.
But yeah, so man, I mean, they should be going green again here soon. Not soon, I guess, but at some point they really should be. Don't know what then that will be, but yeah, if you guys would drop a like, I'd really appreciate it. Right now, I just got the radar playing live on the screen. Oh, the rain's still down a bit on the front stretch. I don't understand. Right now, they just got all the blow dryers sitting there on the front stretch. They're not even using them. It's like, are you kidding? What, like, question? I'm sounding frustrated, but I really don't understand why. You're wondering, live standings or positions. So as they run, Bubba in first, Keselowski, Logano, Kurt Busch, Bell, top 5, Buescher, Hamlin, Harvick, Dillon, Alfredo, then Jones, that Alfredo rounds out the top 10. Jones, Truex, Blaney, Briscoe, Custer, McDowell, Stenhouse, Howe, Elliott, Haley, top 20. Then Newman, LaJoie, Suarez, Castle, Gase, Almirola, Kyle Busch, Cody Ware, Garrett Smithley, BJ McLeod round out the top 30. Then Josh Bilicki, Ryan Preece, all the cars on lead lap. Then Chastain, Davidson, lap down, and then what is that? Larson is 4 laps down, but Matty D, William Byron, Bowman, Reddick, Allgaier, 5 cars out of this race. It does look like the rain has stopped, and yeah, it's just gonna be a matter of how quickly they can dry off the track. Yeah, Hauff is currently in P18 in the top 20. He's actually been hanging around. He's been surprising me, honestly. I thought he would, usually him and the Rick Ware cars, all back out of the top 30. Like they, even at the plate tracks, they just run like not in the lead draft. But Hauff has been just hanging around that lead draft most of the race. Not actually going up and battling, but not trying to fall out of the picture. Yeah, Larson sucks at Super Speed. Well, Super. I don't know. I feel like that's been an overstatement. I think he's just super unlucky. I think that could change around in time. And he's been strong. He just always gets unlucky. I mean, today he led a couple laps early, was up near the front, and then somebody gets turned into the side of him. He was just wrong place, wrong time. You know what I mean? Like Byron in the wreck just a minute ago. He was just riding around towards the back of the pack. Somebody gets turned in front of him. He went low, but there was cars beneath him. I mean, he couldn't do anything. I mean, in the process of trying to avoid Ryan Preece, he wrecked into De Benedetto. But yeah, I still got the lot. If you guys want me to switch, yeah, Cody Ware has led laps today. If you guys want me to switch over to the running order rather than the radar, let me know in the chat. Yeah, right now, Cody Ware has led more laps than Matty D, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Tyler Reddick, Martin Truex, Anthony. I mean, hey, there are some really unique guys who have led laps today. You got Anthony Alfredo's led a lap. Cole Custer's led some laps. Like he was out front a bit earlier. Haley's led some laps. Ware's led some laps. But yeah, got the I was going to say is Bell's led 12 laps. Harvick's led 16, and Stenhouse led 10, and Kozlowski's led 13. Those guys are the only people that lead more than 10. So, I do not understand what's going on. They still have not launched the jet dryers. They're all just sitting there on the track. What's the matter, NASCAR? It's not raining or anything. The rain has stopped, but the jet dryers are just sitting there on the front straightaway. They're not using them yet. And that is really perturbing me.
Listening to their cheers as well. He and Denny Hamlin looked at the radar for a moment, and now they're kind of sitting or standing about 6-8 feet apart. Although with a little bit of nervous energy, you saw him go talk to Kip Childers in the pace car a moment ago. So he's kind of pacing and waiting, but it's neat to see these talents.
I'm showing you guys the radar. The radar. It's this rain is done.
I'm praying for the same thing, my friend.
It's over 57 years since an African American has won in NASCAR at the highest level.
Oh my gosh! Why now? I'm just still confused as to why NASCAR hasn't. I'm just still trying to figure out why the NASCAR has not let the Air Titans go yet.
Well, man, anything but smooth. I don't think that any category is completely smooth. It started with this big action on the backstretch. Bowman turned to the outside wall and look right there at 23. Bubba Wall sneaks by that accident.
They want to give Bubba the win. The guys in the booth have literally congrats. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? It's just making me so like I mean, if it was like anybody else, I feel like they'd be congratulating them or saying like, okay, look, if you look right now, if you were to look at the TV screen right now, it's sunny skies behind the track. Rain stopped. Air Titans are about to get going. This thing is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be very, very confused if this thing doesn't get started up again.
Because they're adding a second car next year. Mike's got a lot of people to hire. And when we talked to Bubba about Booty Barker and Mike working together, he said, I think it's the best of their personalities and skills. Mike is very buttoned up and works very hard at the specifics and details of the place. Booty is a guy who lights up every room he comes into and keeps me calm. We know Bubba is a very laid-back, fun-loving kind of guy. I believe that'd be more fun if he's declared the winner. Booty Barker helps keep that mood right for this driver.
Are they going to – I'm just wondering, why are they not sending out the Air Titans? What?
In a strategic meeting, doesn't want to make it, about processes. He wants to go and just try the race car. He feels like Booty allows him to do that.
I mean, look at that, guys. That's pretty much a live look at the radar. I mean, yes, jet dryers are out. No more rain. This thing really should get going green again. It's not over yet. Will we get in all the laps? I doubt it. But it's going again. Okay, I got to say, if you do not realize how loud those jet dryers are. Oh, my gosh. I was at my first NASCAR race earlier this year at Dover. Didn't rain, but they're trying to clear off some debris or whatever the heck, get the marbles off the track. Dude, those things go by 10 times louder than when those cars are going by.
There's a lot of precipitation on this track, so we'll see how the progress goes here. And again, the radar, the cell that popped up and hit the track, it's on the south side of this track. There it is again. The possibility exists of more rain. It could be coming, but right now it's lightened up enough that they have put the jet dryers.
Oh boy! Please give me a race, ladies and gents. I just got home from school, and I don't want to get just stinging. I come home and it's like it starts raining again, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, hey, Pat. Let's go places.
How you guys doing today? Are you popular in your school? Just curious, because I'm not. Am I? No. I mean, that's got to be one of the most random things, but I'm not in like the top 50%. I'd say I've got a lot. I know a lot of people though, so I wouldn't say that I'm like some quiet kid who like doesn't talk to anyone. I wouldn't put it like that. I definitely talk to like at least like 20 people a day, 30 people a day. It's confirmed. Jenny 500 for February. What do you mean? But man, saying it's not over yet, guys. It is not over yet. I don't know. I'm going to be very surprised if they call this race. Jet dryers are out though. Rain has stopped.
In this race, and see the Air Titans working diligently to try to get the track dry once again.
I'm pretty sure that's turn one, and I'm seeing that same camera shot. I'm pretty sure that's turn one.
Which is an issue here at Talladega. Sunset around 6:30. Currently, it is coming up on 3:15 local time.
So yeah, they still got till basically about 7 o'clock to get this thing finished, and it's 4:15.
2 hours to dry this track. The one thing that might speed this process up a little bit is that it's so big, it didn't rain over the entire track, at least as hard as it did in turns 1 and 2. Now standing by with Joey Legato.
Oh boy, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm nervous.
Called now, he would finish third, and that would be a decent day for you. What was the energy like there in the back as we were coming toward the rain?
Crazy. As soon as they said we're close to halfway and there's weather in the area.
Yeah, I love Talladega. I just feel like it rains so frequently at these super speedways, and it drives me nuts.
There's 5 or 6 cars all locked on bumpers in front of me. This is the best spot to be.
I don't know. They're adding Atlanta, so that's basically like adding another super speedway. But yeah, guys, anybody wondering? This is the live radar. I actually may be able to update it a bit now.
That was pretty neat, and was able to get towards the front. Thought we had a shot to get the lead there, even so. We'll see what ends up happening here. And I thought it rained enough that they would pull a plug on this thing, but we'll have to wait and see.
But as you can see, we're standing here without umbrellas now. What do you make of the 20 and the 11 almost being able to pull off that old tandem push? Were you seeing that too, and were you able to do the same thing to the Mustang?
I could see it.
So now this is another shot of this storm that went by. It just popped up and just barely got at the track. Didn't even really get over turns 3 and 4 that much. And then but it's gone. It's gone. This right here, this says, well, they'll probably not get any rain till like 6. So
Pushing the 20, trying to get in for points. So kind of obviously see what's going on there. We all had to do what we had to do to try to get to the lead, and just as importantly as one of us winning, sometimes make sure someone else doesn't win is a big piece as well.
Yeah, there is no rain now, but that track is pretty thoroughly soaked in certain spots.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it's a ton of points either way. Whether it's third or second, it's a lot of points into next week. I don't know where that puts us over the cut line, but that would be mission accomplished for what we were trying to do today.
Bucket of points here is always good, guys.
With Ryan Priest here outside the Infield Care Center, and Ryan, you were a great.
But yeah, guys, so they're not even using umbrellas. Me no right. Yeah, I'm excited, guys. I am excited. I hope they get going green again soon. I can't be certain that they will go back live, but we'll certainly have to see.
We're up there. That's all we can say. So thank you, Kroger. Thank you, Velveeta. That's it for Super Speedway Racing. And I know this was such a huge opportunity for you. You're looking for an opportunity for next year to drive and continue driving here in NASCAR.
But yeah, guys, so how are you guys doing? Currently got the radar up on the screen. Give credit to Briscoe. He was caught up in a wreck, fixed that up. Yeah, that guy, yeah, no, Briscoe right now currently running pretty solid. I know you're a Briscoe fan. What the dog doing? But yeah, I mean, guys doing good so far at the time of the caution. Obviously, Bubba Wallace, or not caution, rain delay, but Bubba Wallace obviously out front. You got Anthony Alfredo in 10th, Eric Jones in 11th. And then, yeah, I mean, also Quinn Houff up in 18th right now.
Especially the south half of this track.
But yeah, they're out there getting that rain off. It's done raining there. It seems to be almost around the entire track. Maybe a tiny bit still in turns 1 and 2.
On the screen, the one thing that could hurt this drying process is the cell building just to the southwest of this track. And if it gets here and dumps more rain on this track, that just eliminates all the work that these Air Titans have done, and the progress that they've gained.
Yeah, I've got the radar on my screen. It's a bit different than what the guys have on their screen, but, you never really know. Theirs may be a lot more, intense than the one that I've got pulled up online. So that one maybe, it may show rain pockets, but that aren't, actually raining. You know what I'm saying? Just it may be showing parts of precipitation in the air. The track looks pretty dry, yeah. Well, yeah, well, they'll probably just try and run it, and they probably won't really make it short until darkness. I don't know. We'll have to. I don't know. It may rain again. I'm just nervous. I want this thing to going green again because I want to see some racing. I've been in school all day, and it's Dega, baby.
An F-150 isn't an F-150 because of the name on the tailgate. It's an F-150 because it's built for tough. It's built to haul more.
Woo.
Tow more.
But yeah, as we look at the live standings, it would be well, to the negative, Bowman in a must-win. He'd be more than 50 points back. Byron also in a must-win. He would be like almost 40 points back. Bell, 30 points back about. So, yeah, all those guys would be must-wins. Harvick would be in 11th. 11 points back. So, manageable, but not great. But then you'd have Elliott, who would be 11 to the good. Busch would be 12 to the good. You'd have Keselowski, 14 to the good. Logano, 16 to the good. Blaney would be 20 to the good. Truex would be 23 to the good, and Larson would be 25 to the good. So even though Larson is currently running in 37th, projected to only get 1 point on the day, he would still be 25 points to the good over the cutoff line. Heading into the Roval, we've seen anything can happen, but I would still think that Larson would be pretty safe. No, he is 8 back. Harvick has a chance. Well, yeah, that's before if you were to add in the way it's 8 back if you add in stage points that he hasn't already got, if that makes sense. So the on the NASCAR page, the website, it has it factored in for points as they run, but not including stage points that they would get in this theoretical position they're running, if that makes sense. But yeah. And I don't know how that works. If it has a rain delay where it ends before the end of stage 2, if guys get the points for where they were at the end, like if in stage 2, you know what I'm saying? Guys got extra points for finishing the top 10. Yeah, that definitely may play into things a bit too. 25 points from 2nd to 9th, stage points. Yeah, things could, anybody who's above the playoff cutoff line heading into the Roval is going to need to I would be playing it safe, to be honest, because the only person who can point their way in is Kevin Harvick. And you have 3 guys in a must-win, who none of which I think will probably win.
NASCAR doing all they can to get this track dry.
But yeah, anyways, I was just looking at the TV for a second.
Just a little bit. That's where these guys are headed right now. The south side, they hit it pretty hard, and so a lot of precipitation, moisture that they are trying to get cleared off.
Anyway, so yeah, pretty much yeah. Anybody who's above the playoff line, especially Larson, Truex, Blaney, Logano, guys who are 15 or more points to the good, I would almost play it safe and just like back down to the leaders and just like go back, or and just like run back in 30th because you can. I don't even, you know what I mean? Just play it safe.
No. Yeah, I was excited going in, not now, but
I just feel bad for Dibby, man.
Went up there early, led some.
I hate to break it to you guys. I think Dibby is a bit overhyped by you guys, but still, nonetheless, I like him. I think he's a good guy.
Feel it out, then we committed to after that. We got shot for a little just riding. We were committed to that before the day.
But yeah, appreciate everybody watching right now. Just got the radar on the screen. Basically, you can kind of see it simulates from about to a little bit before when the brain cell hit, and then to like where it's projected to go. So as you can see, where the track is kind of right in the center of that screen, got hit pretty hard on the south side of the track. But if things like continue to go as is, no more rain should hit the track for at least an hour or so. And that would definitely make me think that they could get this thing going again. It'll be close though.
Just not the right situation. It was.
Yeah, appreciate everybody watching. Please drop a like if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. But yeah, if you guys want to put in the chat who you think will win this race if they get going again, go ahead. So yeah, it looks like they ought to be able to get this thing dry if there is no more rain in maybe 30 minutes. Not, it can't be 100% sure, because if it does start to rain, but it looks like right now, if you were to look at turns 1 and 2, that they only need to maybe make another run or two over that before it gets dry.
I can tell you it's starting to rain on pit road as well, Rick, and it's interesting because I think when the jet dryers and the air titans fired up, Bubba Wallace, who was at the front of pit road, said, "That's enough for me. I'm going to go talk to my guys on the pit box."
But
it's interesting. We've seen Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe, Ryan Blaney, Corey LaJoie,
please no rain,
all come by to say, in essence, congratulations. And every time they want to say congratulations to Bubba, he says, "I don't want any part of it." There's his future teammate, Kurt Busch, coming by to say hello to him. And he shuts them down immediately. They start to say congratulations. He goes, "Nope, not done yet. Not official."
Yeah.
So Bubba does not want.
I would love for Harvick to win that. We'll throw the whole playoff. I know. I would like for Harvick to win too. I feel like just because that car looks sweet, and just because he's been dragging that team across the finish line literally. And right this season here is what is showing me just how good Kevin Harvick is, to be honest, because I'm just reloading the radar again to see if they've updated it a bit. But yeah, something I found out is that you see this down here, this is Talladega right here. So you'd think down on the track maybe in this area, but it's all the way over here. Maybe I don't know how far that would be. I don't know, maybe like 20 miles. I'm not quite sure. I may be overestimating that. But here's the track. But yeah. Right now, basically, there's no rain. There's a rain, maybe a slight bits down in turns 1 and 2. But then, as it progresses, nothing there. Now, if we zoom out a bit, this cell. This is now where the present is. This cell is going to it's still not near the track. Now if we zoom out more, this cell is it's still it's pretty we're looking pretty safe there, if you ask me. Like this is the cell that hit it, and then this is that thing moving away.
These are the people who work on the front lines. They need a network that's built right. That's why we create.
Yeah. Whew. Oh, I'm nervous, man. 2 hours left of race. Sunset is at 6:30, but 6:30 what time? It's It's the sunset, I believe, is here. Well, I can check that too. Sunset is at 6:30 p.m. their time though. So yeah, right now, yeah, basically, yeah. So sunset is still basically 3 hours away for them. It's 6:30 p.m. But if you're on the East Coast, that's actually 7:30 p.m. if you're considering like East Coast time. You get what I'm saying? Remember Texas last year, always raining until Wednesday. Honestly, I thought we were about to get that again because if you look at the radar, oh boy, it's rain and it's raining straight the next week.
And brought the world to their feet. And still, we're not done yet. Hispanic Heritage Month. Come with us.
Watching the 2311 team wait out this rain and NASCAR's decision if they are going to continue to work on the racetrack. Again, the rain coming down a little bit harder now. And once again, it takes a while to dry this racetrack. So patiently.
So it looks like it's raining again on pit road.
When the caution came out, was in front of the field.
So let's see how that progresses. 71 laps. That's at least 60 minutes. If they don't, they just declared it. Oh my God. I almost want to end this stream. How can you call this race? What the heck? Look at the stinking what? How in the world do you get that? You have 3 hours till dark, and there's not going to be any rain hitting the track for the next 2 hours. What? I almost want to laugh. I'm done. Oh my! What? This has got. Oh my! Look at it's sunshine in the background. Look at this shot. Oh my God! Oh my God! Look at this. It's literally like sunny. And like it's hardly even cloudy. Oh my God, guys. Jeez, NASCAR. Oh, you almost make me want to stop watching sometimes. Oh my God. Jeez. Oh, what is this bull crap, man?
Get a chance to do it on the biggest stage and then get a win.
I'm done.
Amazing feeling. We've seen this whole weekend.
Well, yeah, they can. Well, I'm not saying they get it dry in 30 minutes. I'm saying they have 3 hours to do it. They have 3 hours to get this track dry, and if you look at this camera shot, I mean, there's not hardly any clouds still in the sky.
He called himself a winner.
Oh.
You mentioned the hard work. Under so much
Oh my God.
Michael Jordan puts a lot of eyes on your race team, a brand new race team. Expectations.
Oh my God.
It's been an up and down season. There's Chase Briscoe coming in, congratulating his friend Bubba Wallace.
Dude, what?
It was an impressive drive. It was not an easy day. Missed a couple accidents. The whole field knew rain was coming. You saw the intensity get turned up. And Bubba continued to find kind of traction in that outside lane, work his way all the way to the front of the field.
He's making that same walk that we saw a year ago when the entire garage showed its solidarity.
I mean, guys, this is all I want to say is when was the last time did you hear a race called for rain at 3 o'clock? That's the thing for me. I mean, seriously, what's the last time you heard a race called for rain at 3 o'clock?
And there's been
Golly.
He was engaged to his longtime girlfriend Amanda during our Olympic break. Now he gets his first ever win at the Cup.
I do say.
Bubba Wallace winning in Talladega. Marty?
Rick, yeah, he was walking to the car because he wanted to have a moment of climbing out of his car.
Oh, man.
Congratulations to you. But I want to know what emotions you were thinking of. Tears immediately.
Oh, that was tough, guys.
Going through your mind.
Oh, this is.
For an official announcement from now.
I really don't know, man. I don't know sometimes. NASCAR, I mean,
just sit there, buy our time. If we go back racing, that's fine. Let's put ourselves in position. But he had so many.
Jeez.
Just cheering for it to rain, so it kind of amps up the intensity a little bit. But man, just so proud of everybody. 23
oh,
new team coming in and getting the win late in the season. Reminds me of kind of 2013. Waited so long to get that first truck win.
that's tough then for you, man. I remember that race too. I mean, this is just, I don't understand. I mean, there's really no sense to me in terms, like, how do they not? I mean, look at the ground. If anybody's watching the actual broadcast, just look at like some of the pavement. I mean, it's not raining, and I mean, what? That's like a half hour. I mean, an hour's worth of work to get that dry, and then you still have an hour and a half at least to go racing. Oh.
Emotional, enjoyed my family, fans, friends. It's pretty damn cool. So just proud to be a winner in the Cup Series. The significance of doing it here, it's almost appropriate, isn't it, Bubba? You told me last year here, a low point for you to get the first win here, significant. Yeah, for sure. This is all those kids out there that want to have an opportunity and whatever they want to achieve, and be the best that they want to do. And you're going to go through a lot of bullshit. But you always got to stick true to your path and not let the nonsense get to you. And
it's not raining.
Stay hungry. There's plenty of times where I wanted to give up. You surround yourself with the right people, and it's moments like this that you appreciate. Bubba, there's a lot of people in this garage area and a lot of people around the world.
Well, congrats to Bubba. I mean, a win is a win. I don't want to really take that away from him, but like still, I mean, I'm not upset that Bubba won. I'm upset that like it doesn't make sense why they couldn't keep like this track would be dry. I mean, I wonder if they bring that car to Victory Lane and all of a sudden they're like, doing the stinking the Victory Lane ceremonies, and it's like sunny and clear as day. Everybody's just gonna be going like,
after a rainy win, they celebrated that together. Well, tonight.
I mean, I'm happy he won. It's just like, what's this rain call here, man? Yeah, I get that the track is soaked, but it doesn't take 3.5 hours to dry off this track.
I know it's just a matter of time. Well, time is now. Bubba Wallace.
And it's not even like totally soaked. This is like a 20-minute shower, not even like it's not like it downpoured for an hour.
Not a part of the playoffs, but this win here. Very sweet for the 23-11 team.
Yeah, guys, I appreciate to hear your comments in the chat in terms of what you think about this.
Going back to celebrate with his team once again.
And that, I don't know, put Talladega in the limit race because next week it's not raining. I don't know. I mean, this is going to make things interesting for the Roval. Now you got a lot more guys in must wins because other people never had the opportunity to crash out. I don't know, man. I mean, this basically screwed over 200 drivers as well. I mean, but then again, I mean, the Hendrick guys kind of did themselves. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that.
So much progress has been made, and now.
But I mean, I don't know. But then again, NASCAR brings politics into NASCAR. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's just how things are these days. That's not something that I ever get mad about because there's nothing. I mean, what's the point in getting mad about it? It happens in every sport. So.
His family, as I mentioned, Amanda, his fiance.
He'll spend 2 or 3 days.
Alfredo with the top 10. Yeah. I mean, Alfredo with the top 10. Half with the P18. Some guys did have solid runs today. Briscoe was able to rebound.
Racing the Truck Series for Kyle Busch, Ralph Racing.
Imagine if he failed post-race inspection or something. That would just be tough right there.
A lot of success.
I can't think that's ever happened on a super speedway. I mean, on a rain shortened race where somebody's failed post race. And then lost. I mean, that'd be almost even like not. I don't know. But I mean, Half with the top 20, Landon Castle in a P24.
struggling.
We have some Rick Ware. I mean, Justin Haley, 20th.
Waiting on
Joey Gase, top 25.
give him another chance. Driving some equipment that could possibly take him to victory lane more often. And they're building something pretty special at 23-11. Bubba's going to be a part of that going forward. I mentioned it earlier, Kurt Busch coming in.
Man, this is, I don't know, guys. Yeah, that vote for Trump card wasn't political at all. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, Big O, with that, man. Is that, like, it's not,
First race here. 6-time winner at this racetrack. I won at Texas every time I win.
Yeah, I know, yeah. That was totally, and that's political. That's just like the chant yesterday after the race. That's political. I think it's weird they were slow to bring out the jet drivers and then starts to drizzle on pit road and they call the race. What's going on? I know that's just what I want to say right there. I'm going to put that on the board. That's pretty much what I was saying. I mean, look right. If you're looking at this race, it is shining down like a stinking like sunny on like a beautiful sunny day in Victory Lane right now. It does not look like a downpour.
This race scheduled to run yesterday
Oh,
was postponed because of rain. And so now
I don't know about that, man, but
there were 117 laps complete. And when the caution came out, it was
I don't know, man. That's the thing is the lightning strike within 5 miles probably had a lot to do with it too, but I don't know how much that's like matters though. Because I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know if lightning strikes mean they can't use the jet dryers or not, but yeah, either way, I'm just a bit disappointed with NASCAR's call here. Just they had 3 hours. I mean, maybe they couldn't have, but I feel like still it's a bit early. I mean, they called it for rain after like not even 30 minutes. It's 3 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. You know, it was. I mean, because I mean, this could have been a lot more of an entertaining race. I'll say that. I don't know. And I feel like this was the other thing is I'm not, a huge Bubba fan or anything. I'm not a Bubba hater, but this is only going to give Bubba haters like more to rant about. You know what I mean? Because like they're going to say, oh, it's a rain shortened race, which it was, but like it's just like now it's going to make people say that this first win was more of a fluke, all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? Now, boo! I just want to say, there's a news. It just wasn't directed at Bubba. Just a misunderstanding in that respect. In that climate, around that time period, I can't really blame him for being paranoid. That it was nothing. Yeah, no, yeah, it was. Yeah, I disagree with that Big Yoda man. Big Yo, that man. I don't know how you say that, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What can you do? I feel like it's not necessarily worth, arguing about or, making a big deal about it sometimes.
who can come to a stop with barely a bother. Lucia, who announces her intentions even if no one's there. And Sergeant Moore, who leaves room for her room. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up 30% on your auto insurance.
Yeah, I mean, overall, just disappointing, man. Just disappointing. I mean, it's not anything to do with Bubba. It's a rain shortened race, and that's just how it is. Any rain shortened race is kind of like an eh.
It's to air it out. Bills, Chiefs, Sunday Night Football.
I don't know.
Peacock. Where the hell are we?
Yeah, I mean, just disappointing that this thing could not have ended under green.
An historic win for Bubba Wallace here at Talladega Super Speedway, celebrating with his team. About to get the hardware. We take a look at the playoff leaderboard.
Close points. But yeah, as we talk about the points right now.
Denny Hamlin with the win against
right now, as they're running the points, Larson is plus 22. No surprise there, even with all that trouble. Then Logano plus 21. Keselowski plus 20. Truex plus 20. All those guys pretty safe unless they crash out. Blaney plus 15. Elliott plus 9. Kyle Busch plus 9. I mean, right now, you're legitimately looking at possibly losing 3 or even all of the Hendrick cars. I'm saying I would be shocked if Byron and Bowman both advance, my opinion. But yeah, anyways. And then Harvick 9 below, Bell 28 below. It's pretty much must win. Byron 44 below, Bowman both 52 below. So Byron, Bowman must wins. Bell basically a must win. Harvick needs a great run or some help. Kyle Busch, Elliott, Blaney all need good runs. Then pretty much Larson, Logano, Keselowski, and Truex need to basically just not crash. Yeah, right now, I mean, I'm playing the radar on my screen still. I forgot I had that up there, but yeah, I mean, if you look at that radar, I mean, this rain's gone. If you're looking at the live broadcast on TV, the rain is gone right now. I mean, I'm not. It's nothing to do with Bubba at all. It's just why is this race could have been started again. I'm just bummed that it got cut short. I don't know.
So, when do you all go home? Never. We're here for you 24/7. How terrifying.
Protection's so good, it's scary.
But yeah, guys, if you guys want to just put down in your comments what you thought about that race, how it ended, if you guys, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't even really, I feel like I don't really want to argue about whether or not they should have gone green again because, I mean, it's too late now. I think it was a bad call, but, I mean, what else can you do right now? I'm excited for the Roval. I don't know if I'll be able to stream that race or not. We'll see. Either way, I'll probably have a reaction video up for that. But yeah, this is just. I need to try it first. I just think it's a bad call on NASCAR's part.
May not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Back at Talladega, celebrating in the alternate victory lane, Bubba Wallace inside. I have found the car owner, which is Denny Hamlin, one of the car owners, along with Michael Jordan. So, congratulations. Is it different as an owner? I mean, this is a new feeling for you. And you were used to winning as a driver.
It's just way more emotional because I know that, how difficult it is. And, these guys just worked so hard over the last 10 months to put this team together, and we've just done a lot of
Bubba sucks.
getting this all put together, and it's great to see the results from all the hard work from these team guys.
How about for Bubba personally? And I know this means a lot to him, but how about for you, taking the shot on him as a driver to now see him in victory lane?
That means so much. I mean, it's just it's a learning process. We knew it was going to be a learning process.
Okay, guys, if you look at victory lane, I mean, the car is not even in the garage where they put the car if it's raining.
In victory lane, so it's just a great way to show off our partners here at 2311 and
what? I mean, Bubba's standing in victory lane and it's just sun shining down, the sun. I mean, the track will probably dry itself from the sun before the day is over. Like, golly, NASCAR.
Go take off and be in the victory pictures, Rick, as an owner, first time ever.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know. The reason Matty D would not go to the 23 cars because of sponsorship. Oh, wait, never mind. They are inside. It looked like they were outside. I thought they were inside. It looked like I thought they were outside because the lights, the way the lighting was, but that's just the garage lights. But either way, it's still like, nice outside.
Bottom 4 points will be eliminated for both the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series on Sunday. Both of those races on EPC.
But yeah, Roval next week.
We witnessed history today.
Let's see how that goes.
24 hours longer than what we were expecting because of the delay.
Well, the points are tightened up because a lot of accidents, a lot of guys had trouble. So going into the Roval, it's going to be pretty.
Points are tightened up. I'd say it's like the opposite of that. The points are now like more just like must wins for everybody.
The Roval is coming up next for the Cup.
All right, okay. Charlie, let's chill out a bit here. But yeah, so guys, I'm probably gonna end it there. Appreciate it, anybody who tuned in. Yeah, that's it for now. If you're new, I hope you hit that subscribe button. If not, that's your choice. But yeah, see you guys in the next one.
What could possibly go wrong?